Euro 2000 ranks as one of the greatest international tournaments of all time, and most certainly of the modern era, a competition to which the often used moniker "a festival of football" truly fits. There were goals and plenty of them, more per game in fact than at any other European Championship in history. It was a summer in which some modern greats were at the peak of their powers, and several superpowers of Europe played fine football, the glut of goals mixed with excitement, incident and drama. Co-hosts, the Netherlands, starred as the most exhilarating attacking team at the tournament, followed closely by an expansive Yugoslavia and Portugal's golden generation, impressed to reach the last four. The final pitted Italian pragmatism against a France side seeking history, David Trezeguet's dramatic golden goal adding a European crown for Les Bleus 2 years after their World Cup triumph on home soil. Ahead of this tournament's European Championship, we've looked back at the stars of past editions, and here are 5 of the best players from Euro 2000. Zinedine Zidane. Euro 2000 featured some illustrious names, all at somewhere close to their very peak, though this was a tournament that saw the exquisitely talented Zinedine Zidane cement his status as the world's finest footballer. Zidane's brace in the '98 World Cup final is often used as the defining image of an incredible career, but he was arguably at his very best 2 years later to inspire the French to the trophy. He glided over the pitches in that familiar balletic style, time seemingly stopping still whenever he received possession, and sidestepped challenges before threading passes through opposition lines. Zidane helped France through to the knockout stages after group stage wins over Denmark and the Czech Republic, their sole defeat in the competition coming against the Netherlands with their number 10 rested and qualification already assured. It was in the later stages where Zidane truly came to the fore, however, scoring a sensational free kick against Spain in a mesmerising quarter-final performance before an even better showing saw Portugal chase shadows as the Frenchman reeled off his extensive collection of tricks. Euro 2000 ended with France as champions and Zidane named as the tournament's best player, another chapter of a career that saw the midfielder become one of Europe's all-time greats. Paolo Maldini. Beaten by a Zidane-led France side in the final, Italy came within seconds of being crowned champions before a late fight-back in the showpiece. Expectations were relatively low for the Azzurri heading into the tournament despite some notable names, including captain and AC Milan defender Paolo Maldini. 3 wins from 3 group stage fixtures saw hopes increase before Romania were dispatched comfortably in the quarter-finals to set up a semi-final showdown with free-scoring hosts, the Netherlands. That fixture proved one of the tournament's most gripping games, despite finishing goalless, the Netherlands missing 2 penalties as a defensively solid Italy, reduced to 10 men and marshalled superbly by Maldini, took the tie to a shootout. Maldini's miss from the spot proved irrelevant as Italy progressed to the final where their stubborn rearguard frustrated France, leading the final heading into stoppage time before Sylvain Wiltord's dramatic equaliser forced extra time. Italy's hopes of winning a first European Championship since 1968 were ended, but Maldini was named in the team of the tournament for a 3rd time, having also achieved the feat in 1988 and 1996. Luís Figo. Luís Figo was the leading light of a talented Portuguese side, one who emerged as one of the favourites for Euro 2000, despite being drawn in a tough group against England, Germany and Romania. Figo headed into the tournament after a brilliant season at Barcelona and maintained that form throughout, inspiring a turnaround from 2 goals down against England to win 3-2 in their opening fixture, including a strike from distance that deflected past David Seaman. He provided the assist as a stoppage-time win over Romania was secured before a 3-0 thrashing of the Germans made it a perfect group stage record, with Figo and Rui Costa providing the attacking verve. Figo then dazzled in the quarter-finals against Turkey, setting up both goals for Nuno Gomes as Portugal took advantage of Alpay's red card to book their place in the last 4. France ultimately ended Portugal's run in the semi-finals, despite Gomes handing them the lead. Figo unable to provide another moment of magic to drag his side across the line and into the showpiece. His performances were good enough to earn a world record move to Real Madrid that summer, however, while the Ballon d'Or followed in the months following Euro 2000. Patrick Kluivert. Kluivert announced himself to world football with the winning goal in the 1995 Champions League final, while still only a teenager, but Euro 2000 was the tournament in which he established himself as one of Europe's leading forwards. Kluivert was the spearhead of an exciting Dutch side that became heavy favourites to win the trophy on home soil, scoring 5 goals to win the Golden Boot alongside Yugoslavia's Savo Milosevic. The forward opened his account with the opening goal as the Netherlands beat Denmark 3-0 in their second game, before scoring one more as world champions France were beaten 3-2 in a thriller. Through to the knockout stages with a perfect record, Frank Rijkaard's side obliterated Yugoslavia 6-1 in the last 8, with Kluivert scoring a hat-trick in one of the tournament's great individual performances. Somehow unable to find a way past the Italian defence in the semi-finals, the Netherlands' 2000 vintage is perhaps one of the best teams not to win the trophy. Francesco Totti. In a tournament in which mercurial number 10s rose to the occasion, Francesco Totti provided the breathtaking genius to complement Italy's rearguard resistance. Euro 2000 showed Totti at his best in what proved to be one of his best displays on the international stage, creative, captivating and clinical when provided with goal-scoring chances. Dino Zoff was criticised for his failure to get the Azzurri's wealth of attacking options into the same side, though Totti was justifiably his main man and netted in wins over co-hosts Belgium and quarter-final opponents Romania. Totti's class shone through with an audacious penalty in the semi-final shootout win against the Netherlands before a man-of-the-match performance in the final, despite defeat to France. It was Totti's brilliant backheel that took 2 defenders out of the game and provided the pre-assist for Marco Del Vecchio's opener in the showpiece, though Italian hearts were broken late on. Totti departed the tournament with his reputation enhanced, however, the Roman cemented as one of European football's most talented players.